Oh, thank goodness you're back.
Hey everybody, this is Arathas, and welcome back to Virtue's Last Reward. So, yeah, let's just continue. Let's see, where we left off last time is I think we had just finished the treatment center, and we had thrown Quark into some type of pod. So, yeah, hopefully to cure his Radical 6 issue.
Yep.
Are we the last ones?
Yes.
Hey everybody.
Hey, where's Quark?
Tenmyouji's expression was furious, and from the way he was stomping toward me, I felt like I only had a few seconds before I was on the ground with his hands around my neck. I didn't think he'd be happy. I explained what had happened with Quark and the pods as quickly as I could.
So are these pod things really safe?
Probably.
Probably?
No, they're definitely safe.
Well, are they
He's fine.
safe or aren't they? Look, I'm just worried about him, all right? Can you take me to this treatment center, Clover?
Don't
worry. We've still got 20 minutes left. Plenty of time to go have a look and come back.
Sure thing, take it.
Okay. Come on then.
As soon as she finished, she was off. Tenmyouji followed at her heels, and in the blink of an eye, they were gone out the magenta door. Alright, you guys got some splaining to do.
I beg your pardon?
You opened the AB gates before Clover and I got back, didn't you? I want to know why the hell you'd go and do something like that.
Sigma, take a look.
As she spoke, Phi gestured toward the line of AB rooms. Only one was open.
It's not like we opened them all up.
So you're saying only one person or one pair jumped the gun
Yes.
here? Well then, who was it?
I opened it.
Dick. So it was you. Figured as much.
It's not really a big deal, okay? I mean, you came right back. Why? If you hadn't made it back by the deadline, you'd have just defaulted to ally.
No, not just. Are you telling me you didn't know? Didn't you find one of these notes?
What?
We found this in the treatment center.
There was no such thing in the pressure exchange chamber.
I didn't see one in the pantry either.
Huh. Well, whatever. You should probably read it, though.
Here are some more AB game rules for you. Not voting is not a option. If both parties refuse to vote, then every bunny gets penalized. In other words, one person out of every color group of 3 has to vote.
You get it now? If we hadn't gotten back in time, Clover, Quark, and I could have died. And you just...
All right, I get it.
Yeah, you're still a dick.
Sorry.
Yeah, I doubt that.
Cut me some slack, though, man. I didn't know.
Again, I doubt it. So you wouldn't have opened the gate if you did?
Of course I wouldn't have. What the
Uh-huh.
hell, bro?
Hey, X3105, welcome. So let me adjust this window a bit. All right.
You said the room you went into was a treatment center, right?
Yup.
If they treat people there, I think they'd have shelves of medicine and stuff. Did you find any Excelavir?
No. It's not really that kind of place. It just had these pods and that was it. I'm doing all right. How about you? Besides, if we'd found anything to cure Radical 6, we wouldn't have had to put Quark in the pod.
I see. Can the pod cure Radical 6?
Nope.
How do you know that?
Because it told me, lady. Oh, well, it said on the screen next to the pods. Something about how it can provide relief from the symptoms, but it can't actually cure the disease. That's better than nothing, though. Oh, right. There's one more thing about the pods I should tell you. Very nice, X3105. Very nice. As quick as I could, I explained what the records had said about the pod's occupants and their cold sleep.
Cold sleep?
Yeah, unfortunately, can't really do that in my area anymore, X3105. It's like every direction I look at, everything is under construction. To go to a decent place to ride in my area these days, it's like, all right, well, first go through the construction for about 2 hours. And then you might just get out of the city and into a place. So, yeah.
Are you suggesting that 3 of us were, until recently, cryogenically frozen?
Yep. I also don't really trust, how do I put it? I also don't really trust having a motorcycle in this city because since I'm in an apartment, I don't have a garage and I don't trust leaving it outside in the city. Especially since, one of my, yeah, no, unfortunately, I'm not on the outskirts of my city. But yeah, one of my neighbors has discovered multiple issues with his bike in the summer. And yeah, like people have slashed the seats on his bike. One of my friends who lives in another apartment complex in the city, someone has had what looks like putting cigarettes out on the seat of his bike. Yeah, no. If you could trust what we read, yeah.
Which of us are the pod people then?
I don't know, that's what I'm saying. It didn't say who they were or even when they were frozen.
So this cold sleep, that means they basically froze the body solid, right? Not like how a bear or something hibernates where it just slows way down.
Yep. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. It's kind of why, yeah, I sold my bike before I moved into the current apartment, and yeah, probably not going to buy another one till I have moved out of the city. And yeah, get a place with a garage.
So what would happen to the heart? Wouldn't it
What?
stop when you were put into a cold sleep?
Your heart stops. Your bracelet comes off.
Aha. Oh, so if we go into cold sleep, our bracelets would come off. I wouldn't test it.
Then we can just defrost ourselves right away.
You said there were 3 pods, right?
We'd only need to do it 3 times for the 9 of us.
Uh-huh.
I imagine that will work for you, but perhaps not so much for me.
Well, sucks to be you, Kay. The armor.
Don't worry. I'm sure we'll figure something out. We should go have a look at any rate. We'll be able to come up with a plan once we know more.
Of course.
What? What do you mean the cold sleep function doesn't work?
I'm sorry.
Figured it wouldn't be that easy.
You don't have anything to apologize for, Luna. Zero Senior must have just locked it down.
But when Clover and I were here, it worked.
Yeah, I remember checking it.
Then that bastard set this up. Oh, that's low.
It is not pleasant, but consider this. We have seen how thorough Zero is. Would he really have left such an obvious loophole?
Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. If Zero Jr. heard me, he could have shut it off.
I mean, that does make
Whatever the
sense.
case, it is an unfortunate outcome.
Unfortunate? Really? Aren't you just a little bit relieved?
Not particularly.
After all, we were gonna get our bracelets off while you were stuck with yours.
Which means you were planning on leaving him. No, the kid's not dead. He's being treated. He's just not getting... we just can't freeze everybody else. They never froze the kid. Apparently it can treat or freeze if it can't treat.
How could you say that?
I mean, it's not like any of us are friends here.
I would never be so petty as...
Before Kay could finish, the announcer's voice echoed through the facility.
10 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Oh, and also to your question, X3105, I just saw it. Sorry about that. When I saw the one about the kid, I was like, oh, wait, you asked another question before that. I had a Triumph Bonneville.
All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
Time's running out. We should get back, guys.
We
I'm
probably
staying
should.
here. I can't leave Quark.
Are you nuts, old man? You're a solo. Luna and Phi could kill you.
Yeah, I know. I've only got one BP.
Exactly. If you don't vote, you'll default to ally. All they have to do is pick betray.
We won't. You staying here won't change our vote.
Right.
Are
We
you
always
sure?
intended to choose ally. Tenmyouji staying here is just another reason for us to stick to that plan.
I wouldn't trust him.
Luna has the same number of BP as you, Tenmyouji. Normally, the safe plan would be to choose Betray. Since you will be unable to betray them, then Phi and Luna can choose to ally without worrying about their own points.
Yes.
Well, there you go. I trust Phi and Luna. I'm sure they'll choose ally.
Better hope so. Sounds good. Okay then, Tenmyouji, you take care of Quark.
You think I need you to tell me that? I won't take my eyes off him for a minute.
Come on. We don't have much time left. We need to go.
Yeah, it was really nice. I really liked my Triumph, but not gonna get another one. We opened the AB rooms.
4 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
All right, Clover. We should probably head into.
Okay.
It is us and Clover at this point. Oh, yeah. As for the next bike, yeah. So yeah, just to clarify, loved my Triumph. Reason I wouldn't get another one, I'm kind of weird when it comes to vehicles. I really don't like to get the same brand or model back to back. I've never done it and I probably never will. I like to mix it up, especially since there's so many different bikes out there and so many different cars and whatever. I like to mix it up. So the next two I am looking at are kind of more towards, you know, are geared more towards what I actually like to do on a bike, which is go out and wander in the country some more. Sometimes for a couple, you know, sometimes for a day or two. Sometimes I'd like the option to go longer, so I've actually been looking. I will say this much: I don't think you'd regret it, X3105. They're great bikes. Like I said, I had no problems with it whatsoever. I loved it, but yeah, like I said, I like to switch. And to be fair, I wouldn't actually object to getting another Triumph, just probably not the same model. However, the main two that I'm looking at one of the BMW adventure bikes. Haven't decided on which one yet. I think that'll come down to my budget when it comes time to get one, because they are some pricey some bitches. And the other, I'm actually very much looking at a Ural, specifically the gear up that has the 3-wheel drive and everything. Yeah. All right, let's play the game.
Sigma, do you remember what I said back in the other warehouse?
How you wanted to betray Quark, yeah? You told me we should betray Quark since we might not get another chance like this.
Yeah.
Right?
Can I, take that back?
Yeah, no problem.
I changed my mind a little bit after talking to Tenmyouji. I think we should choose ally.
Oh, so you don't want to be a treacherous little... Hey, that's more than just a little bit. That's like someone trading in a Shih Tzu for a German Shepherd. The hell happened with you two? Did he say something to you?
I can't tell you.
Uh-oh. What? Why?
I just can't. You'd laugh at...
I won't
Really?
laugh. Promise.
Well, I still can't tell you.
Hey, come on.
I promised. I told Tenmyouji I wouldn't tell anybody.
Well, this is suspicious. Alright, fine. I won't ask about it again. But Tenmyouji doesn't really have anything to do with this, right? Our opponent is Quark.
No, he does matter. Quark is really important to Tenmyouji. If we betray Quark, we're betraying Tenmyouji. Come on, don't you remember? When we were going into the red, blue, and green doors, Tenmyouji said something.
Oh, yeah. That's the one you're considering, X3105? Oh, damn. That is very nice. Very, very nice.
I didn't say there wasn't anyone I trusted. There's one person, Clover. I just know that you'll keep him safe.
I can't betray somebody who'd say that about me.
Yeah, they are... Yeah, they are really expensive bikes, but yeah, they're nice. I believe those are the bikes they use in... Give me 1 second. Oh, not quite. They took the 1150s. If you've never seen the mini-series special, whatever you want to call it, Long Way Round, those are the bikes they used. Well, the R1150 GS. You seem pretty ready to betray him back on floor B.
That's because I didn't know who he was.
Oh, so you're saying you know who Tenmyouji really is?
Well, if what he told me was true, yeah.
Again, suspicious.
1 minute remains until Ambidex game polling closes.
Please, choose ally.
You aren't going to try and vote yourself?
If I try, you'll just throw me off, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't think I'm strong enough to fight you. So...
Alright. With that, I turn to face the voting machine. I was planning on allying anyway. The question was, what would I do? Ally or betray? Just as Clover had said, betraying Quark was like betraying Tenmyouji. That wasn't even taking into consideration that Quark was just a kid. And he was infected with a deadly disease that would almost certainly kill him if we didn't do something. How could I betray someone like that? Only a monster would take advantage of a helpless child for their own gain. On the other hand, what Clover had said in the warehouse on floor B was true. It was unlikely that I would get a chance like this again. If I chose betray, then I'd have 9 BP. I'd be able to escape this godforsaken hellhole.
10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Dude, it's not that hard of a decision. You don't have to wait till like the last second. So what would my choice be? What would I do? Ally or betray? I chose
3, 2,
oh Jesus.
1. Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed.
Excellent.
Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
What did you choose, Sigma?
Yeah, I will say X3105. Pretty much the only two types of bikes that I would never consider. I'll never consider a sport bike, bullet bike, whatever the hell you want to call them. I don't find them comfortable. And yeah, my rides are leisurely, essentially. Why would I want to be uncomfortable for a leisurely ride? And I won't ever buy a Harley, but that's, yeah. You didn't see me push the button?
No.
Huh. Well, you'll know in a minute. Let's go. I gave her a light pat on the shoulder and headed toward the wall where the results would be displayed.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed.
Well, let's go then.
Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Ah. Huh. Everybody betrayed over here. Yeah, I don't mind cruisers, obviously. Yeah. But yeah, for me, the sports bikes are by far my least favorite.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
So you chose Ally, huh?
I did. And as for my other bike, I wouldn't get like the Harley thing. I know too many people who've had just a god-awful amount of issues with theirs. And for the amount of money they spent on theirs, they shouldn't have had as many issues as they did. So it's like, eh. Yeah. Quark is sick and a kid and unable to vote. I couldn't bring myself to betray someone like that.
Thank you.
Yeah, for me, the biggest issue with sports bikes is like the seating position. I just don't like it. Yeah, that's about it. I really don't have a problem. I've seen sport bikes that I think look really good. And, I mean, the power is all right, but I would never use it. Mainly because, you know, I don't want to die. And, yeah. I don't know if they've passed them in my area yet, X3105, but they're definitely damn close if they haven't already passed them. No need to thank me. I only did what anyone would do. So you guys chose Ally too, huh?
Of course. Tenmyouji had only one BP left, and he was guaranteed to vote Ally, so there's no way we could betray somebody in that position.
If we had, then he'd...
Yeah, you didn't have much choice. I'm actually curious what the equivalent is here for that. Give me a second. Specifically the Softail Slim, huh? Pricing. Oh yeah, so currently here, which would make sense that it's cheaper in the US. 16.5 is how much you would get that for in the US. And I guess the conversion, putting it into this calculator, 14.7 euros. So yeah, quite a bit cheaper than what it's costing in your area. So yeah, still not quite BMW prices here.
Hey, what the hell is your problem? You're either crazy or just an asshole.
You betrayed him too?
Were you trying to kill me?
No, nothing like that.
Well then, what was it like? If we'd voted ally,
You would be dead. The needles in your bracelet would have activated, killing you.
I like how just detailed he is. Like, oh yeah, no, you'd fucking die. And this is how. Yeah, I think it just has to do with the whole, cost of exporting them. Is why it probably explains why those, GSs and RSs, the BMWs, are so much more expensive here. I'm not sure. I want to know how much that bike you showed me costs in euros compared to here.
See, that's exactly what I'm talking about. I didn't think there was any way in hell you guys would choose ally, not with Alice's BP at 1. The only way you could possibly vote was betray. Picking ally when I knew you guys would pick betray would have been suicide.
you can't die. You've got 6 BP.
Well, maybe not immediately, no. But I would have been signing my own death warrant. Heck, not just mine. Everyone except Kay's.
What?
Didn't you think it through? Your vote was always gonna be betray. Let's say I was a raving lunatic and picked ally. What would happen to Kay's BP?
6 plus 3 would make 9.
See? Then it'd be game over. Life over. He'd open the number 9 door and blow this popsicle stand.
I wonder if any of them actually would.
And that'd leave us twisting in the wind, living out the rest of our miserable lives stuck in this place.
I think Dio would. I don't know if Kay would.
You see, that's why I chose betray. I did it to save all our necks, including yours.
Alice gritted her teeth and scowled fiercely at Dio, apparently trying to think of a rebuttal before finally snorting indignantly and stalking away. Shortly thereafter, the warehouse was filled with a rumbling sound of the doors sliding shut.
The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 3 of the Ambidex game will be the Star Round. Star keys are required to open the gates. There is no set limit on usage of the Star keys. The Ambidex gates can be opened as many times as the players wish to open them.
As many times as we want, huh? Then that means...
We can play the AB game as many times as we want, right?
Sounds like it.
Didn't Zero Jr. say something about this?
As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically. The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too.
Yeah, he did. Can you guys all show me your bracelets? Oh. You're gonna make me look at that X3105 and I'm gonna be very, very, very sad. What year are we talking about for that price range, X3105? Let's take a look. Yeah. Oh, good lord. Well, No, I was just saying, what year are we talking about for that GS? I'm kind of curious what the comparison is, even though it'll scare the, it's going to make me very sad because it's very expensive. I want to see what all our colors and groups are this time. Within moments, a series of wrists were extended for me to examine. I mean, sure. I see. Luna and Clover are a cyan pair. Phi and Alice are a magenta pair. The remaining 3 are all solos. Kay, Dio, and I'm blue. So how are the groups supposed to work for the next round? I think the next doors are going to be those white ones down in the Floor B warehouse.
Yeah, I heard about those. Alice told me about them while we were here waiting for you and Clover. I think I've got them figured out.
Yeah, so lay it out for us. How are the groups going to shake out this time? Bai nodded and began to explain. Option A. Tenmyouji and Quark pair up with me, blue, to open one door. Oh, it's not that big a difference then. Because, yeah, a R1200 GS Premium in my area right now, there's a 2016 going for 10,000. Granted, a brand new one is 20, or 21 rather. But the 2016 ones range quite a bit. Like, there's that one I just mentioned. That's the cheapest. They range from about 10 to 15. 2015s are about 13, 14 grand, yeah. And 2016s sit about 15. So yeah, that $10,000 one was a bit of an outlier. So actually closer to 15 grand for a 2016 here. Phi and Alice, magenta, pair up with Dio, green, to open another door. Luna and Clover, cyan, pair up with Kay, red, to open the last one.
Oh? Is there only one option?
Yes. No other combinations would be able to open the secondary doors. Admittedly, Tenmyouji and Quark aren't here for us to check, but I'm sure they're the yellow pair. If they weren't, then Sigma would be stuck without anybody he could pair up with.
Oh, God. I never thought I'd have to put up with Dio again.
Ha!
Well, you just didn't think hard enough then. Sooner or later, everybody puts up with Dio. Wait.
So, what should we do now? It looks like we have a lot of time until the primary doors open.
Yeah, about 80 minutes.
I'm worried about Quark's condition. Those pods can't cure Radical 6. He still needs help.
Well, we don't have anything to lose, so we might as well look for that medicine. Excelivir, right?
Yeah.
You've heard enough. Shoot him. We can't shoot Dio, unfortunately.
What about the rest of you?
Oh, I'll help.
As will I.
Me too.
Fine. I guess I can help.
What about you, Sigma?
Of course I'll help. What kind of a jerk wouldn't?
Okay. We should split up and search.
After some discussion, Dio and Kay were assigned to the pantry, Luna and Alice to the treatment center, and Clover, Phi, and myself to the pressure exchange chamber, which we've never been in.
Shall we regroup in the Floor B warehouse 10 minutes before the doors open?
We all nodded. Kay turned to Alice and Luna.
You are going to the treatment center, correct?
Yes.
Then please remember to tell Tenmyouji where we intend to meet and when.
Okay.
You must also remember to bring Quark with you. I am concerned about removing him from the pod, but it can't be helped. Without Quark's bracelet, Sigma and Tenmyouji will be unable to open the secondary door.
Right.
Good. Looks like we got all that straightened out.
All
Let's
right.
go.
Although, shouldn't we have all have searched these rooms already? I mean, you had to be pretty thorough searching these rooms to solve the puzzles, so I don't think we would have missed them. With a final nod to one another, we split up, each team heading in a different direction. Where exactly are we? So this is the pressure exchange chamber.
No, this is the prep room. There are 2 levels. The actual pressure exchange chamber is downstairs.
Oh, okay.
How do you know that? Alice told me. She was one of the people who investigated this room.
Did you talk to her when you were waiting for us back in the warehouse?
Yeah.
Well, let's head
Good
downstairs
idea.
then. So this is the real thing.
Seems like it.
Why do they have something like this here?
Well, this is just what Alice told me, but
Apparently, the pressure inside the facility was a lot higher than the pressure outside. That was part of a system designed to keep the virus from getting in. It did mean, however, that we'd need to go through a decompression process in order to get outside.
remember all those suits along the wall of the prep room? Those keep you from getting infected.
We are
We
on
won't
the
even
move.
be able to enter the pressure exchange chamber if we don't have them on.
I see. Whoa, 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 whoa. Then that newspaper article is right?
Unfortunately, that seems pretty likely. Yeah.
So the air out there is teeming with Radical 6.
Something's been bothering me.
What is it?
Aren't you saying that if we put on those suits, we can go into the pressure exchange chamber and go outside? Right?
Oh. No, we can't do that. The door beyond the pressure exchange chamber is locked up tight.
Damn it. Just one door between us and freedom.
Well, if you look at it that way, it's the same as the number 9
yeah, I was
door.
gonna say. Okay, yeah, but
Whatever. We need to be focusing on finding that Accelavir.
do we? Do we really? I don't got Radical 6.
Quark needs it.
Yeah, you're right.
I'll go look around upstairs. You two take this floor, all right?
Got it.
Okay.
We looked everywhere we could think of, but turned up nothing. That'd be a hell of a trick, just pull out some C4. Eventually, I couldn't keep my mouth shut any longer. Hey, what do you think the deal is with this stuff about the world being infested with some crazy virus? A pandemic seems like it could make the news, but I don't remember hearing anything. Wait a minute, you mentioned it, didn't you? Back when Dio was asking questions. We were in the infirmary. It was right after Quark lost it.
Have any of you guys heard anything about any sort of viral pandemic?
Well, no. But
And then Alice said,
I have heard rumors about a virus being used as a bioweapon.
cue the zombies. So what's the rumor she was talking about? I got the feeling you and Alice were talking about the same thing. Clover, what do you know? What are you and Alice anyway? I heard you guys belong to some sort of organization, but what is it? Clover was quiet for a long time. Lady, I will strangle you. She bit her thumbnail and looked down at the floor. Then finally she lifted her head and met my eyes.
fine.
I was gonna say, I mean, all of our dudes are incredibly patient with people withholding information. It's like, okay, look, if you don't share the information, there's a good chance I'm gonna die. So, spit it the fuck out.
I think I can trust you. Just don't tell Alice, okay? Promise?
All right. Clover nodded and began to talk. I listened with rapt attention at a complete loss for words. X3105. Here's what she said. Alice and I are agents of the SOIS, which is under the jurisdiction of the Department of Defense. Apparently, they didn't want to pay for any more voice acting at this point. SOIS stands for Special Office of Internal Security, and we're an elite intelligence division that investigates potentially disruptive or dangerous elements such as domestic or foreign terrorists, radical political splinter groups, and religious organizations with extreme agendas that could pose a threat to the state or citizenry. Yeah. That's not the organization that actually does that, but okay. Our existence hasn't been made public, so there are only a few people who even know we exist. You're probably wondering how I even got involved in something like that, huh? Yeah, pretty much. Well, it started when I met Alice. Uh-huh. I told you that I've played the nonary game twice before, right? Well, this was after the second time. So about a year ago, when we noticed Alice was basically hitchhiking in the middle of the Nevada desert, we just escaped and we were all stuffed into this SUV barreling across the desert. I was driving, and that's when I saw her. Alice. She was standing next to the road with her thumb out. She was already working for the SOIS, and she'd been on her way to the building we'd been trapped in as part of her investigation. What, she was walking? Well, okay, but on the way her car had broken down. Not much of an elite organization. They can't give her a decent car. We offered to give her a ride, of course. After she got in, we started talking. It turned out that Alice had gotten a tip that the terrorists she was after were in the building we'd been trapped in. We couldn't see how us playing the nonary game had anything to do with the terrorists, but Alice had a suggestion. Maybe the two people who trapped you in there are the terrorists. Ah, June and Santa, is that what you're saying? That didn't seem very likely to us, but we were chasing after them anyway, so we decided to bring Alice with us. Unfortunately, we didn't find them. As far as we know, they're still out there on the run. Anyway, we were taken back to SOIS headquarters and put into custody. I guess they thought there had to be some kind of connection between us being kidnapped and the terrorist group they were investigating. But they must not have found anything because after a few days of questioning, they let us go. And June, X3105, and June. I told you she wasn't innocent. I told you. But things didn't go back to the way they'd been. My mom got real worried about me and my brother since we'd gotten kidnapped twice now, so she hired bodyguards for us. Well, I haven't told you about my brother, have I? He's super awesome for what he really isn't. He's annoying as shit. Don't bring him back. And he was in both of the last two nonary games too. So anyway, we've been grabbed twice. But the people behind the two nonary games were totally different. That didn't matter to my mom though, so after that, all these huge men in black suits followed me and my brother everywhere. They didn't really believe in discretion apparently, huh? It was awful. We were always being watched. People would look at us funny because we were being followed around by a bunch of creepy looking guys. I couldn't stand it. Are you sure it was because you were being followed around by creepy looking guys and not the fact that you were walking around half naked dressed like a stripper? Just when I thought I'd finally be free, all that was waiting for me was another kind of prison. The only time I was really happy was when I was hanging out with my brother. Eee. So we were talking it over one day and we decided to leave. Like run away. So we did it. After that, we lived on our own. I worked in a cafe and he composed music. He played the harp and he started writing this kind of new agey music. It got kind of popular, so we didn't have to worry too much about surviving. Sometimes he'd play at little venues like coffee houses and stuff, and his fans would show up and listen to him play and cry. Or some of them would meet up on their own and recite stuff from the book he'd written and play his songs. Hey, Schmond, welcome. I know that sounds kind of like weird and culty, but they just do that stuff on their own, okay? My brother doesn't have anything to do with it. The hell he doesn't. Your brother's always been kind of shady, Clover. Anyway, we did that for a while, and then one day Alice just kind of showed up. I need your help, she told us. We needed people who can do what you can do. So we went to the location she gave us, and it turned out to be the headquarters of the SOIS, where they'd taken us after the second nonary game. They put us in a room with about a dozen or so other people who were all about the same age as us. A bunch of them looked familiar too. It only took a minute to realize we knew each other. They were the kids from the first nonary game. We were all excited to see each other again, and we were hugging and shaking hands and stuff. And then Alice walked in. The whole room went quiet. She walked up to the podium and looked around the room, making eye contact with each one of us. Right now, a terrorist organization is preparing for a major attack. They plan to trigger a viral pandemic. If they succeed, they will strike a massive blow against all of humanity, not just any one country. It's possible that we as a species will die out completely. We are doing our best to prevent this, but we need your help. You are what we call espers. You have the ability to access the morphogenetic field. We need that. I'm guessing you don't know what any of that is, but basically we can do this thing that's kind of like telepathy. I mean, it isn't really telepathy, but that's probably the closest thing, alright? Espers can resonate their consciousness with another person through this thing called the morphogenetic field. Yes, I know all about it, because you guys wouldn't shut the hell up about it in the previous game. The purpose of the first nonary game was to research that ability. So they kidnapped kids who had the potential to do it and threw them into the game. Alice had gathered up all the kids from that experiment. Well, I mean, it had been 9 years since it happened, so we weren't really kids anymore. And it wasn't all the kids. Because, you know, you guys still haven't found Santa in June. Anyway, everybody she brought in was an Esper. That included me and my brother, of course. I bet you think I'm just making all this up. No, I have the files and yeah. I don't blame you. It's pretty crazy. I mean, I was even starting to forget I could do that stuff. So when I heard Alice's story, I was like, screw that. I was trying to move on with my life, and now some shady government creeps wanted me to use some weird ability I had for them? No way. I wasn't even sure I could do it anymore. Some of the others felt differently, though, and they told Alice they'd do it. It was a job, after all. Most people wouldn't turn out to down a salary like that. Oh, right, I forgot to tell you. She told us how much they'd pay us if we helped. It was a lot. More wealth than you can imagine. But I was still totally against doing it. My brother told me he'd go along with whatever I decided, so I decided we were leaving, and I would continue to leech off of my brother's cult. A couple days passed, and then Alice showed up at her apartment. She didn't waste time. The people behind the first nonary game might have been part of the terrorist organization Alice and the SOIS were after. Wasn't that? She asked something I might want to know more about. That got me curious. My brother, too. The clincher was what Seven said to us. He was one of the guys that got abducted with us for the second nonary game. Arch motorcycles? Can't say that I'm too familiar with that one. Like, I've heard the name before, but let me see if they look familiar. Yeah, no, those don't. Oh, that's why it sounds familiar. Keanu Reeves' company. I see. Yeah, no, I have no experience, and I've never even seen one of those on the road, so, yeah. Sorry, can't really help you there. I love the dude who owns the company. That's about as far as I can go. Beyond that, I only know what I've read in a few articles and some videos on YouTube talking about his company. That's about it. She called him on her phone right then and there and handed it to us. You guys are the only people who can do this. We don't know where Junpei is. He's gone off to travel the world looking for Akane. I haven't been able to get a hold of him. Please, just do me a favor and help Alice out. Junpei, like Seven, another participant from the second nonary game. The thing about this, though, I don't really care about all this going on, Seven. I want to. What I really want to know is how you and Lotus doing. That's what I want to know, Seven. Akane, one of the people behind the second nonary game. Seven was a Japanese policeman, which was probably how Alice got in touch with him. Anyway, that did it. My brother and I agreed to join the SOIS. I have no idea, X3105. Like I said, I haven't looked up any spoilers from this game because Like, I don't even want remote hints that twists are coming. I like just having shit come out of nowhere. Anyway, that did it. My brother and I agreed to join. Oh, you ain't gonna tell us if Seven and Lotus hooked up or not? For the next couple of months, all we did was train. Half of the time, it was general knowledge and technical skills an SOIS agent needed, and the other half was learning to strengthen our Esper abilities. I agree, Seven and Lotus, best couple. They'd actually known about Espers for quite a while and had a lot of techniques that helped us get better and stronger. I'm also very disappointed in Junpei. I think Junpei should have hooked up with Clover. Let Akane run off with her crazy-ass brother. Because again, Akane dragged our ass into that game and nearly got us killed, so no. Or put us in an area where we thought we were going to get our ass killed, so no. Junpei and Clover, Seven and Lotus. I don't know. Have you seen Clover in this game? She's kind of not as smart as she used to be. Something happened in that year. After several months of hard work, we were finally ready for our first field missions. Mine was an infiltration. My brother stayed at the base so I could relay information back through him. I was supposed to sneak into a research facility posing as one of their workers and then use the morphogenetic field to transmit what I found back to my brother. But everything went wrong. It was a trap. The whole research facility was fake and I got captured. Alice had to come and rescue me. I'd been sending information about the inside of the facility to my brother. And Alice used that information to come and find me. As soon as she got there, she picked me up and carried me out. I was relieved and happy to be alive and free, but it was also a damn shame about all those bodies Alice left behind. While she was carrying me back out, I started to cry. She was just so cool, and I wasn't. I wanted to be just like her. So from that day onward, I did everything I could to be more like Alice. Our infiltration ended in failure, but we did manage to get something useful. In fact, we were able to figure out where their headquarters was. The directors decided that December 25th, 2028 would be the day we would strike. This time I promised myself we wouldn't screw it up. Better not, the world's at stake. But then again, you're in here, so you screwed it up. I was finally going to get some answers about something that had been with me for most of my life. But then on December 22nd, 3 days before the raid, Alice and I were attacked by people in gas masks while we were going over our plans. And when you woke up, you were in the warehouse.
Yeah.
Or that too, X3105, yeah. All of the talking seemed to have tired Clover out. She sighed and her long hair swayed as she moved. Hey, I've got a few questions. 1 second. Gotta check something real quick. Okay.
What are they?
Well, first off, your powers, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm guessing you can't use them right now. That's what... This thing has a habit of double-clicking when I don't.
I'm not really sure why. I've been sending my brother messages ever since I woke up, but...
No response?
Yeah. If there was another Esper here, they could make me stronger. But that's just wishful thinking. Wait.
What?
Well, if there's someone else who's stronger than me, then they kind of absorb my powers. Maybe... No, never mind. That's probably not it.
Yeah. What do you mean, X3105? Right, whatever. I have some other questions, so... Moving on. I think I understand what Alice was talking about now. They were trying to spread that virus, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So who are they?
Well, I can't tell you that.
Oh, you mean the way she looks right now? Yeah, no, I agree. Maybe that is the case. They were in a bedroom, you know, getting dressed when they were captured. What? Why not? You told me all that other stuff, but this is too much?
Well, Alice would be mad at me.
Who gives a shit? I already told you I wouldn't tell her.
But
Fine. Let me rephrase. When are they going to do it?
well, if we knew that, we wouldn't have gone to all that trouble.
So you don't know.
No. All we know is soon.
But that could mean just about anything.
Yeah, it could be next week or next month or even next year. Or it could have happened already.
Wait, you mean that it might have already released the virus?
Wouldn't that make the most sense? Like, how about this room? Or that newspaper article? And the 3 people.
Okay, didn't need to double click that either. The 3 people who were put in cold sleep. Are you saying you, me, and Alice were frozen and the pandemic happened while we were on ice? Come on. There we go. No, that doesn't make sense. Nobody else has heard of Radical 6
Maybe
either.
they're lying.
Really? All 6 of them?
If Kay really does have memory loss, then it's only 5. Quark is out too.
So you're saying Tenmyouji, Dio, Phi, and Luna are all lying? Guess they are a little suspicious.
Right?
And what's their motive?
For lying? How would I know?
And what's the motive for a terrorist organization to start a pandemic?
I heard it was something about purifying the unclean?
I'm sorry, is the Inquisition here? Purifying the unclean.
Oh, unclean. 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 Unclean.
What? What are you doing?
Shut up. Just hold on a minute. I'm this close to remembering. Unclean. Clean. Een.
Een? She leapt up, suddenly excited.
Neostigmine.
Neo what?
Did you forget it already? I'm talking about this stuff.
As she spoke, she pulled something out of her pocket. It was the injection gun, complete with a vial of medication. 1, you didn't look like you had a pocket in that outfit. 2, you sure as hell didn't have a pocket big enough to accommodate that. Oh, right, I remember that. It was in the safe in the treatment center, right?
Yeah,
I didn't have any idea what it was, though, so I gave it to you.
exactly.
Are you saying you've heard about this neostigmine stuff before?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just remembered.
Convenient. You remembered?
My brother told me about that. Neostigmine is a type of cholinesterase inhibitor. That means it's a sort of antidote for tubocurarine.
Like, I could see if it was like, you know, it was tucked into her belt or something. Sorry, but I still don't get it.
How easy do I have to make it? Ugh. Okay, fine. I'll start at the top, all right? The stuff I've got in here is neostigmine, which counteracts the muscle relaxant tubocurarine. Following me?
Uh-huh. Poison our bracelets.
Right. It's the second thing we get injected with if we're penalized.
First, is I guess you.
Yeah, I know. So you're saying this keeps it from working?
Yes! Oh my god, how many times are you going to make me say it?
Lady, you're the one repeating yourself. So we can just inject ourselves with this if we get penalized.
Yeah! We don't have to die. We're gonna be okay. We can only pull the trigger once, though.
So only one of us is okay. That means we can only use it on one person.
Yeah.
Well, still good news, I guess. This means one of us could break the rules once. Like, let's
The
see.
best way to use it would be for sneaking through the number 9 door. If somebody gets 9 points, they can open it, right? With this stuff, somebody who doesn't have 9 points could still leave with them. Anyway, I'm gonna go tell Alice.
What? Hey! And there she goes. It was too late. Clover was already on the lift and gone. Damn. I was, I think, understandably upset. With no stairs, my only choice was to wait for the lift to come back down. As soon as it was back, I jumped on and headed upstairs. Fi, where did Clover go? Fi, can you hear me? She didn't say anything, just stared at me with her mouth half open. Her eyes seemed slightly glazed and her body was unnaturally stiff. Fi? I grabbed a shoulder and shook her gently. She gestured toward the exit that led away from the warehouse. That way? She went out that door? Fi's only answer was a slow, shallow nod. What the hell? Right, got it. Thanks. I headed for the exit, then paused. You look pretty tired. Get some rest, all right? Yeah, no, because that seems normal. Still no response. There was something odd about her, but catching Clover seemed like more of a priority. I turned back and jogged out the door toward the treatment center. Okay, I mean, just fuck Fi, I guess. And not like that. Huh? This is weird. Where is everybody? I'd assumed Alice would be in the treatment center, so Clover would have gone there to find her, but the room was empty. Luna and Tenmyouji were gone too. They'd left Quark, and the readout in his pod said his vital signs were still normal. As far as I could tell, he was still asleep. Not really at all. X3105, yeah. Not really. For the most part, you're just gonna get a speeding ticket. The fines go up if it's in construction areas that you were speeding. Yeah, no, it's not that big a deal. I mean, granted, if you get enough of them, you could potentially lose your license. And having enough of those tickets also means your insurance is going to go up. So, yeah. Not particularly harsh as far as I can tell. Fine. Guess it's time to go look somewhere else. I made my way out of the treatment center. I think for the most part, the places you're most at risk as well of getting a ticket for that is, some of the smaller towns, just because, you sometimes get the feeling the cops might be bored or something, since they don't have much else to do. But to be fair, I tend to avoid speeding in towns anyway, so... So yeah, we're just wandering this whole damn place, apparently. Interesting poster on the wall back there. What the hell? What's going on here? Can't find anybody. Every single room is empty. Wait, There's still one place I haven't checked. I believe that was the infirmary you haven't checked yet. The infirmary out. Wait, what the hell? I ran into the room and stopped short. I might as well have run into a brick wall. My chest tightened so much I could barely breathe. No, what happened? I felt my whole body convulse, whether from terror or nausea, I couldn't tell. Did we see somebody die? Why are you... What the hell? My legs went limp and I crumpled to the floor. Something sticky pressed against the palm of my hand, and I looked down to see blood. A vast, warm pool of fresh blood, stretching out across the room, lapping at my legs and hands. Why? This can't be real. How could... What the Oh! Well, in the middle of the lake of blood, like an island of flesh, were bodies. Oh, it's more than Dio. He is everybody, except for Kay. Kay is not here. Because we didn't do this. Quark is in the machine asleep. Everybody else is laying on the floor here. So Kay is the only one who's not around. They were a bloody tangle of lifeless limbs and dead eyes, with too much blood and chaos for me to tell who was who. Had they sliced themselves open or stabbed one another? I couldn't tell. All the blood, too much blood. Whatever they'd done, it was clear what tool they'd used to do it. A scalpel in the blood next to them, its handle and blade streaked with gore. This was how they died, this tiny blade. I know, right, X3105? Also, hi, Luna. Oh, God. This is it. It's all over. This is how it ends. That's right. I have to end it. The nightmare will finally be over. Time to wake up. My fingers scraped across the floor as I picked up the scalpel. Ah, hell. I lifted it slowly, carefully to my neck, as if someone were guiding my hand with theirs. And drew it across my throat. The hell? Yeah, Phi was in there. Which is weird considering she was also, yeah, kind of out of it in that one room. Well. Oh, they're not gonna let me fast forward this time. All right, well, I guess we'll move on to try to rewind back to when we were given the option to betray or ally with Tenmyouji. And I think I'll try allying with him this time. Because I kind of want to see... I kind of want to focus on Tenmyouji for a little bit, just because... the little crap that Clover was talking about about how much she, like how Tenmyouji trusts Clover, and Clover apparently knowing who he is, but not wanting to share that information. I think we need to focus on Tenmyouji for the next ending. Oh, come on. I promise you I don't need to know who all these people are. I stand by what I said. If we're gonna ship people, it's Seven and Lotus and Junpei and Clover. June's ass can continue wandering the world with Santa. Yeah, Jesus Christ. That was Clover's ending. I see. Ah, okay. Oh, nice. It'll keep track for me. I didn't agree on that. I agree that Jumpy was stupid. I never agreed with you when you said that he was too smart. Like that, that he was too stupid for her. I guess we could go back here and choose Betray and get this ending real quick. I would. Yeah, I don't imagine this ending will take very long.
Sigma, do you remember what I said back in the other warehouse?
What is the... I'm gonna want it. Where is the, what's the skip option?
Yeah, can I changed. I think we should.
Kind of weird it won't let me look at the key bindings in here. Yeah, we've already been through all this.
I can't. I just you'd laugh. Really? Well, I told Tenmyouji I wouldn't tell.
My dogs are in the room as well, Luna, but they are both sleeping and, yeah, not chewing on me, so, yeah. Clover shoots me for betraying, I guess. I mean, we'll see.
No, Quark, if we come on, when we were going...
I didn't say Clover.
Yeah, come on.
I can't betray somebody who'd say... That's because I did... Well...
1 minute.
Please, choose... If I don't think so.
Nope, I want out.
Ten seconds remain until...
Gotta love how they wait to the very last second for you to vote. It's like, just...
3, 2...
I don't need all this time.
1.
Vote has been recorded.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed.
Now, I have to say, one thing I very much like about the Arch motorcycles, now that you've drawn my attention back to them, X3105, unlike, one of the things I like about it is that they did not fall into the trend of so many custom bike manufacturers in the US with the whole ridiculously tall and goofy ass handlebars.
Results will be displayed in the warehouse.
No offense to anybody who likes them, but I despise them so very much.
Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
What did you choose, Sigma?
Oh, I betrayed the little bastard.
No.
Huh, well, you'll know in a minute. What you want to do after that is up to you. Honestly, every time I see a bike with those big ass handlebars, like the really tall ones that are like your hands are almost above your head, it's like, how is that safe? How is that legal? You're not going to have a lot of control. You can come with me if you want, or you could stay here. Your choice.
That's as good as saying you chose betray.
Well, I did, which was your idea originally. Heh. I grinned and headed toward the display. You can't watch.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed.
I imagine it's probably just a bad ending.
Please direct your attention to the results screen.
I'm out.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your...
Pretty much, Luna.
What did you do, Clover?
Sorry. It wasn't me.
Sigma, huh?
Yeah.
Care to explain this, then?
What's there to explain? It's exactly what it looks like. I'm getting out of here.
What?
Are you going with him, Clover?
When they all turned to look at Clover, I made my move. My feet pounded across the metal floor of the warehouse as I ran for the number 9 door.
Hey, wait!
He'd have to do better than shout if he wanted to stop me. We're gonna get like tackled by like Kay or something. It was closer. I was almost there. I took one last running leap and slammed into the wall, the unlocking device right in front of me. With a yell of triumph, I threw the lever down. See ya! I don't know any of you people, and I'm not part of your government organization, Clover and Alice. A heavy metallic grinding noise filled the room.
Shit. That son of a bitch actually did it?
You would have too, Dio. His voice sounded almost surprised. I turned to face him. Sorry, but it looks like this is goodbye.
Sigma,
Don't worry, I'll go to the police as soon as I get out and come back with help. I'm not gonna just leave you all here to die.
Give me that shit. I know a liar when I see one.
I do too, Dio. Really? Maybe you should get your eyes checked. Also, I like how Fi is acting all disappointed when she's tried to throw us under the bus and not take responsibility for anything since this game started. Yeah.
Are you guys just gonna let him run off like this?
No way. I can't allow that. He took advantage of a sick kid. He's just a coward.
agreed.
I also agree.
That's it then. Let's get him. Ready?
Yeah.
He's toast.
How about I just step through the door?
Just leave it to us.
Hey now, don't do anything you'll regret. This door only opens once, you know. If you stop me,
Give
then...
it up! Charge!
Shit. I spun back to face the door. There it was, right in front of me. Freedom. I leapt for it, or at least I tried. It happened in the blink of an eye. Suddenly, my cheek was pressed against the cold steel floor of the warehouse.
The number 9 door has been opened. It will remain open for 9 seconds.
Shit. Let me go. Let go of me, goddammit. This is their only chance, though. If you don't let me out, you all die. Like, if I don't get out and go to the cops, the door closes, the cops never know we're in here, we all die. So this ending really doesn't make any type of logical sense. I could feel something huge, heavy, and metal pressed against my back. Kay had to be holding me down. I flailed and kicked, but it didn't do any good. What are you doing? You're just killing yourselves. The door only opens once if I don't...
I know. Go, Clover.
Huh?
You're the only one of us with 9 BP. Nobody else can get out.
But
This is an order from your commanding officer. You are to escape from this facility. Once you've accomplished that, call for help.
that's...
Stop complaining and go. If that door closes, it's all over. None of us will get out of here alive.
I mean, that is true.
Leave!
The door had already begun to close. The space was narrowing quickly, but was still wide enough for a single person to make it through.
Fine. You didn't leave me much choice.
Oh shit. I couldn't see what had happened, but I heard enough to guess. Alice had shoved Clover through the door. Looking up, I could see Clover's feet just beyond the doorway.
Alice!
Go! Call for help! I'm counting on you!
Alice! No! I can't!
Yeah. Well, I guess we all just gonna die here.
The number 9 door has closed.
Especially if there is Radical 6 outside. She gonna die too, so yeah.
This ends the nonary game. Thank you for your participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay.
While you starve to death. Well, there we go. I would actually like to go back up here, but I want to take a look at the controls on the main screen. Whoa, what the? Yo, none of this is... What the hell? Ah, there we go. That's where I change it. Whoa, 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 whoa. What I want to do is I want to go back to my flow chart and jump. You didn't miss much. They held us down so we couldn't escape, and they let Clover out. Well, she didn't want to go, but Alice shoved Clover out the door. But if Radical 6 is real, she gonna die too, so, I mean... All right, let's go back this way. Yes.
10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Well, you won. The decision's yours. Now decide, ally or betray.
This
3,
time?
2, 1.
I know, right? It was all my fault. That's when you explain after the fact that it's like, oh, by the way, you assholes. Originally, the idea of betraying the sick kid was Alice. Not Alice, sorry, was Clover. She was the one who originally came up with the idea that if we got rid of that if we, you know, betrayed the kid, we could go. Her idea originally. Not mine. Hers. So she an asshole too. We are going to betray ally. Sorry, Jesus, I already betrayed him. Your vote has been recorded. Please wait.
Round 1 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
All right, let's see what's happening. As Fi and I stepped out of the AB room, I could see the others running toward the projection, shoving and pushing to get closer. Pretty sure I've read that before. Tenmyouji was left behind, his footsteps a slow, heavy plod. What had happened to make him like that?
So you chose Ally, huh?
Yes, you don't get to complain. I won, remember?
Not complaining. I just think you're being a little soft-hearted.
Eh. Aw, you worry too much. I'm sure Tenmyouji chose Ally, too.
See, that's what I'm talking about. You don't have any facts, just misguided optimism.
Yo, what's up? Sigma, no! Hey, what are you kidding? We're about to announce the results.
Let's go. We should take a look at those
Fine.
results.
Good. Looks like you're all here. Finally, let's get Ambidex round the results.
If everybody would please direct their eyes to this monitor.
Yeah, we know everything that that rabbit's gonna say at this point. Betray an ally. Betray an ally. However, he betrayed me. I see.
Here are the results now.
That asshole.
Sigma. Phi. I'm sorry.
Tenmyouji chose betray. Why? He chose ally last time.
Wait, last time?
Huh.
What are you talking about?
Oh, nothing. The truth was, I didn't know why I'd said that either. Uh-oh. Are we accessing that morphogenetic thing again? The words had just appeared in my mouth before I knew I was saying them.
Right, I swear.
See? I told you. A soft heart is the easiest to break. Do you understand what kind of game this is now?
Eh. Just tell me one thing, Tenmyouji. Why'd you do it?
Are you serious? Someone's dead, and not just dead, murdered. I got no reason to think that murderer wasn't one of you. Only an idiot trusts someone he's never met when there's a killer on the loose. You think I had a choice?
You did.
Right. I think that's enough for me. I'm old, and I'm tired. So tired.
Tenmyouji shuffled off, the same weight I'd seen earlier sitting heavy on his shoulders. It was only then that I noticed an angry voice nearby.
Hey, what the hell is this?
Hey, look, lady, I was gonna choose Ally, I swear to God. But just as I'm about to do it, this little bastard runs in and hits the betray button.
What?
Oh, come on. Really gonna just try and play it dumb, huh? You're a manipulative little twerp, aren't you?
Quark, is he telling the truth? Were you the one who chose betray?
No!
Uh-huh, lying little shit.
I didn't do anything!
Lying little shit.
I didn't have a chance to do anything before Mr. Dio pressed the button!
We just found some old lady dead at one point, X3105.
I'm telling the truth! I promise!
You look shifty as hell.
Sure, kid. Whatever. The cute and innocent act isn't gonna work.
No!
Fine. You just wait.
Yeah, oh yeah, everybody threw everybody else under the bus this time, except for me.
Man, this is all your fault, Quark.
My fault? Why are you blaming me?
Because you hit the fucking button, apparently.
How could you do that, Mr. Dio? You're a jerk.
Or you're the jerk. I don't know. Oh, is Dio the one lying every time? I mean, the kid looks shady as hell based on what I saw the last playthrough, though. I moved away silently to let them stare daggers at one another. I mean, yeah, Quark is a little psychopath. I know it's probably the disease, but still. Not a fan of Quark. I can see Dio always lying, yeah. I'm still sticking with kind of what my original gut feeling. I like Kay. Alice, meh. Clover? I like Clover. We still haven't seen much of Alice except for like her barking orders at Clover. So I don't know much about her. Tenmyouji, we'll see. Let's see. What's her name? God, who is that lady? The nurse. I don't know what her name is. I don't have an opinion about her either because we haven't actually interacted with her that much. Like, seriously, what is her name? Luna, yeah. We don't know enough about her for me to have developed an opinion on her yet. I do know for whatever reason I don't like Quark or Dio. It seemed that theirs wasn't the only team facing some friction, however.
We aren't trying.
But, I mean, if you just think about it, wouldn't it make sense to choose betray?
Maybe I'll like him too as the game goes on. Right now, I'm not a big fan of Quark so far, but we've only got the one ending, so it's not like we've interacted with him very much. The most time we spent with Quark was him unconscious being shoved in the treatment chamber. So who knows?
Forget it. I understand now. It was silly of me to trust you guys.
All the teams betrayed all the solo people. Except for my team, we chose Ally, but the solo dude betrayed me. So Kay and Clover betrayed Luna. Dio and Quark betrayed Alice. The air in the room seemed to turn thick and sour, hanging over us like a brooding, angry cloud. It was a grim omen of darker times to come.
Zero, when does the next round start?
What makes you think?
Well, if there's a round.
Besides, that's impossible.
Yeah, we've done this.
When?
Come on.
I don't know. Why not?
Next set of doors.
If I had to guess, I'd say it's going to be Alas or Siggy. Or Fido. Or maybe Mooney. Or maybe everyone.
What?
Why?
Yeah. Why am I going to die?
The points.
I guess I can tell you why. Anyone whose BP drops to 0 gets penalized. Just like when you break the rules.
Like I said, I'm keeping an open mind about Quark. You know, I need to see more of him before I make a decision.
I'm pretty sure I already told you what the penalty is.
I get it. Sigma, Phi, Alice, and I only have one BP.
I love that it has the skip
If
function.
any of us chose Ally and got betrayed, our BP would drop below 0.
What? What the hell? This is important stuff. Why didn't you tell us about this earlier?
All right, we'll see. Like I said, I'll keep an open mind about Quark. Okay, so we have to go through all these again. It's nice that I can skip this. Not gonna lie.
Sigma, huh? What do you want?
What? I just came to check up on you.
Oh, I thought maybe you were here to kill me.
I don't have a blunt object nearby. You're all right. Why would I do that?
Because I betrayed you in the last AB game. I'm the reason you and Fi are down to 1 BP. Maybe.
Yeah. What the? Why did it double click? Yeah, but that's hardly a reason to kill you. It was clear that conversation wasn't going anywhere. I shut my mouth and looked around the room. I imagine I'm not going to enjoy Dio's endings then. If everybody's on board with me killing Dio. So is it just you here?
On this side of the divider, yeah.
But yeah, I have disliked Dio from the beginning. Like, I don't trust anybody in this game so far. But, yeah, Dio, I've had issues with him since we started. Comes off as kind of a dick. All right.
Forgive me if I don't feel like spilling my guts to a guy who probably hates him right now.
All right, fine. I'll just ask Quark. He was just standing there, a blank, slightly confused look on his face. He hasn't collapsed this time. Hey, Quark? You all right? Can you hear me?
Huh? What? Is something happening?
I turned to look at Tenmyouji. He looked back confused. Were you listening to our conversation?
Yeah. You were just talking so fast. I couldn't really understand.
Fast?
My head felt kind of foggy, and I couldn't really make out what you were saying. I'm fine now, though. Whatever it was seems to be gone.
Are you sure you're okay?
I think I'm just being stuck in this place is pretty exhausting. And...
He glanced at the bed in the back of the room. On it lay the body of the old woman. What? Tenmyouji, what the hell were you thinking? You can't let Quark back there.
Huh? Oh, yeah, right. Quark, get over here.
Anyway, you're really sure you're okay now?
yeah.
Maybe Luna should have a look at you. Supposedly, she's some sort of doctor.
I said I was fine. Gosh, Grandpa, you're such a worrier. You always freak out over nothing. I'm fine.
Are you? Are you really? Well, it looks to me like you're doing fine. I guess we don't have anything to worry about.
Come on. Let's get back to work.
So you don't pass out this time.
I'm guessing you didn't find a secret passage somewhere, huh?
Huh. Nope.
I see.
Yeah, I'll go check up on the others then. Tenmyouji, keep an eye on him, all right?
What, you think I need you to tell me that?
God damn, dude, it was just a comment. Jesus. I grinned and turned toward the exit. Where to go next? There's only one place I hadn't visited. Come on.
Oh, Sigma.
Okay, you guys are gonna lie to me for a few minutes. I guess technically not lying, just holding information back. Then, before one of us could break the silence, what now? Take a breath. Tenmyouji, what's wrong?
Luna! Where's Luna?
She's not here.
What's wrong?
It's Quark. Something bad's happened.
Oh, did he pass out now? Hey, calm down. What happened to Quark?
He just collapsed. I have to find Luna. She said she was some kind of a doctor, right?
Luna's over in the lounge. Where's Quark?
He's in the infirmary.
You left him alone with a scalpel. Got it. I'll go get Luna. You head back to the infirmary. Clover, Alice, you're with me.
Okay.
Right.
We bolted out of the crew quarters and headed towards the lounge and Luna. The whole process took a few minutes. Okay, that's when he went a little nuts with the scalpel. So, how do we want to pair
I
up?
think the people who have the greatest disadvantage should get to choose.
What do you mean?
The people who have 1 BP.
So you, Phi, Luna, and Sigma?
Yes, exactly.
All right then. Who do you want to go with, Alice?
Anyone but Dio. I'd rather die than get paired up with that prick.
Fair enough.
Just anyone but him.
Damn. That's a lot of hate.
What did you expect? You betrayed me.
Hey, I told you already. That was
I don't believe you.
What? You're telling me you trust him more than me? Anybody other than Dio could mean Quark, you know. You willing to pair up with him?
He's asleep. I don't really think I need to worry about him voting.
I glanced over at Quark. He looked tiny, cradled in Kay's arms, fast asleep. If I didn't know better, I'd think he was just a kid who'd tired himself out from playing too hard.
All right, bye.
Yeah, they're trying to make him all innocent, and I don't know that I buy that act.
Who do you want to go with?
Anyone other than Tenmyouji is fine. My reasoning is the same as Alice's. He betrayed me last time.
Well, I guess that's fair.
If we want to honor Alice and Phi's requests, then we can go with any option besides C. So, A or B?
Hold on. We've got 2 other people with 1 BP. How about you, Luna?
I don't really have a preference. Clover and Kay did betray me last time, but...
They're both pairs now, though. And since you're a pair too, there's no way you'd end up going through the same door as them.
All right then, Sigma. What about you?
Let's see. Clover and I were a pair. That meant I had to choose one of the 3 solos. Well, I want more information about Tenmyouji, and Clover and Tenmyouji apparently know each other, so we're gonna go through the door with Tenmyouji. I don't want anything to do with Dio at the moment. So, we're gonna go through the door with Tenmyouji. I'll take Tenmyouji, so we'll go through the blue door.
Me? But I picked Betray last time.
Exactly. So I'll just make you pick Ally this time. Well, I guess I should say you won't have a choice.
Is that so? Mind telling me how you'll do that?
I'd love to, but we don't really have time. Ask me again later, okay? Ooh, what do we got planned?
Fine. You're on.
So we're doing option A. That means Luna, Dio, and I will go through the green door.
Which leaves the red door for Quark, Kay, and me.
Any objections?
Nope, get the hell up out of here.
Good, let's go.
Listen, take care of Quark, all right?
Eh.
You needn't worry.
I'll watch out for him.
10 seconds remain until chromatic doors close.
Feel sorry for Luna? We don't know enough about Luna. She could end up being a psycho killer. We don't know yet. We got to the next set of doors, and I decided to go through the blue door with Tenmyouji and Clover. Yeah, this team. Hurry up, guys. The door's closing.
I'm going.
With only seconds to spare, we dashed through the blue door.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
All right, where are we going? Where do I have to solve my next puzzle? Rec room, bee garden, and whatever the hell's behind you. 3 doors. Which one should we take?
That seems like kind of a silly question.
Probably the bee garden.
I mean, they're all locked, aren't they? How can we go through any of them if they're locked?
Oh, this thing here's got a lever on it. Maybe that does something.
Nope, none of this can be skipped. Okay. Well, this thing, yeah.
Why don't you pull it and find out?
Right.
I like how he didn't hesitate like we did. Okay. Looks like one of them opened. Which one?
But
The garden?
only
Oh, no.
one. Why's that?
They're probably...
Oh, crap. Double clicked again. They're probably telling us we should go that way. Might as well then. The hell is PEC? Oh, the pressure exchange chamber. We've been in here. That's cutting it close, X3105. So this is the exit, huh? Nothing. Locked tight. Won't even budge. So what the hell is this place? I don't know, but there are pressure suits back there based on the last thing we saw. Damn, Luna. Like I said, Luna, I don't know anything about Luna yet, so I'm not going to comment. I am curious about her character, because I think out of every character in the game, Luna is the one we know the least about, because we haven't interacted with her pretty much at all.
Well, the door said PEC. Guessing it's not for working out, though.
Looks like it's probably an acronym or abbreviation or something. But for what? Prepared emergency chocolate? Private ecclesiastical commode?
Oh, wait a sec. There's a manual here. I think it explains what this room is for.
What's it say?
Hold on. This facility is pressurized, maintaining much higher air pressure than the surrounding environment. Airborne viral contagions.
What?
Quiet. Keep reading, Clover.
Oh, right. Airborne viral contagions have necessitated this step, which is intended to prevent contamination of the installation.
Okay. Sure thing.
All persons wishing to exit the facility must do so through this pressure exchange chamber. Once the chamber has been sealed, the pressure can be lowered to match the surrounding environment. Before the PEC can be depressurized, all occupants must be wearing Level A hazmat suits to prevent infection.
They over there.
The PEC will not function unless all occupants are wearing appropriate protective equipment.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's going on here? Are they trying to say the air out there is full of some horrible virus?
I don't think it's just any virus.
It has to be Radical 6.
Oh, man. That newspaper article was true. Several long moments of silence crawled past. And by the way, X3105, those are good games to have taking up space on your hard drive. Been meaning to consider going back to Mountain Blade Warband, but I put so many hours into that already. Eventually, Clover shuffled to one of the lockers and opened it.
Is this one of those hazmat suits the manual was talking about?
Nah, couldn't be.
Yeah, I figure they are.
We'll be able to get into the pressure exchange thing unless we got those on, then.
And getting that room to decompress is the only way we'll get outside.
So where's the actual decompression room?
Have a look. See that lift over there?
Oh, yeah. Trying to remember what game I recently had to purge. Well, I didn't have to, but I recently purged my hard drive as well. One of the games I got rid of was like an 80 gig game. Rooms divided into 2 floors, upper and
We're
lower.
on the lower floor right now. Earlier, we were on the upper one.
Then this is the... No good. This one's locked too. Nope.
Won't open, huh? probably pointless, but humor me on this. Let's go put on those suits, come back here, and try the door again. Maybe, just maybe, we can get out. Oh, I highly doubt it.
Well, it does seem like that's how this thing is supposed to work. But do you really think it'll be that easy?
It's hard to believe Zero Senior would make that big of a mistake.
Age of Wonders X3105? Well, let's have a look around anyway. Maybe we'll find something about that virus.
Yeah, good idea.
What are we standing around for then? Get to it.
Yeah, I'm about to try the newest one today. I'm probably going to put up a video tonight about it. Up on the YouTube channel. I just noticed the big-ass creepy rabbit. How the hell did I miss that? Yeah, see, I liked the previous ones. And by all accounts, the newest one is damn good. Hey, look, it's Zero Jr. It's only a model. A model? Yeah, a fake, a replica, not the real thing. Why would they put a model of Zero Jr. in there? He's just screwing with us, bastard. Or we need to get something off of that. That is a rather odd combination, but hey, if you're enjoying it. Hey, just this panel on the door? You know what it does? Go ahead and touch it. I doubt it'll do anything. What? Why? Before entering the decompression chamber, please put on your viral protection suit. Failure to do so will prevent you from entering the decompression chamber. See? Alright, open up. Nope. Shit, it's locked up tight. Huh. What are you trying to do? Use X-ray vision? What the f... Won't open. Is it locked? Yeah, it looks like it. Hey, it's a cardboard box. That's all junk. Nothing useful in here. The box is always useful, I guess. I don't know. As is usually the case with junk, none of it looks useful. Is that a barometer? The needle's in the middle. It says it's 1.5 atmospheres. That must be the normal pressure for this building. Remember, I said something in the manual about the pressure in here being higher than the pressure outside. Let's go upstairs. Oh, wait. Huh? Is there something in there? Looks like a key. I feel like this glass panel is supposed to open. And of course it's locked. Can you kick it? Can you kick the glass panel? So we can't get the key. If it's made out of glass, you can kick the fucking thing. Just saying. That'd be too easy. Wonder what this number is. Do you think maybe it's a hint to help us unlock the panel? 25113, huh? All right. Nope. Had to give it a try. Exactly, just break the fucking glass. Like when they describe it as like there's like it's you know, like some of the stuff they describe, it's like, okay, you can't just force that open. But when they're like, oh, it's just a piece of glass. It's like, break that shit then. Good God, man. Well, let's... I'm good. Okay, here we go. I actually didn't mean to go upstairs, but I guess we're going upstairs. One of those protective suits. If we put these on, we should be able to get into the decompression chamber. Well, let's do it then. I actually didn't mean to do it right now. You managed to get it on? Yeah. It's a little big on me, but I think I should be okay. I'm ready to go. Good. Should we go then? Yep, might as well. No good. It won't open. It's locked, looks like it, but I don't see a keyhole. Guess I might as well leave these suckers alone for now. That does seem to be a bit overkill, X3105, I will admit. Pipes, nothing suspicious here. Yeah, I've got time to decide on my bike as well, X3105. I have to wait till I buy a house with a garage so I know it's safe and protected from the elements and from dickhead neighbors who apparently like to slash up bikes. What the? This is the manual I was telling you about. Remember I read it to you? Oh, you mean that thing about how we had to wear the protective suits to enter the decompression chamber? Yep, well, there was another piece of paper in there, has some kind of drawing on it. What? Part of the seat is torn. Really? I'd call it a bench. Same difference. You put your butt on it either way. Huh. Anyway, you see the symbols on top? Yeah, 6 of them. Maybe it's a clue. Also, what did we just pick up? That doesn't help. Well, not right now. Probably doesn't help because I haven't seen what it's attached to. What? What is this? You think you're supposed to sit on the stool? What's gonna happen if we do that? It'll go round and round and round and you'll get dizzy. I'm just messing with you. You see how this sort of panel here? I think the machine is some kind of scanner. If I'm right, maybe it can tell you if there's anything wrong with your body or something. Really? I don't know. Nothing wrong with being proud of that. Personally, my coffee is typically just, I either use honey in a little bit of milk or, you know, just sugar. A little bit of sugar or a little bit of honey with no milk. I don't use a lot of creamer or caramel. To be fair, I'm probably one of those, like, I think I'm like the only person I know that doesn't like the flavor of caramel at all. It's weird. Yeah, I can't do it. So this whole trend in my area where everything has to have salted caramel something drives me up the wall. But hey, to each their own, right? Just seemed like maybe that's what it was. Give me this. I can't find a power button. Me either, but there's a cord hanging out the back. See? Yeah, that's a USB cable. You think we're supposed to plug it into something? This appears to be the main body of whatever this machine is. Has a USB cable coming out the back, yep. Huh, wonder what these are about. You think they mean something? I'm pretty sure. I was gonna say, out of the types of beans I've had, my favorite's actually Sumatran. Back down it is. Yeah. Okay, we've been here. There's a third floor, or is there only 2? I will say hot coffee is about the only time I can actually handle caramel. Like, still not my favorite, but it doesn't bother me when it's hot. When it's cold, and again, this might just be because of the area I'm in. Every place I've tried cold caramel coffee in my area, it is so damn sweet. Like, ridiculously sweet. I have no idea why. Although I do like iced coffee quite a bit. All right. Wait, did we just... What? I could swear I told it to go down, didn't I? I guess there is only 2 floors. It doesn't matter what I press down here. It'll just take me up here. All right, fair enough. Well, let's try what he wanted us to try. Now that we've got these things on, we can go inside, right? Maybe. What the hell? The handle still won't move. Maybe that touchscreen on the door unlocks it. What? That's a pain. Why would they do that? Security, maybe. When you click the yellow guide ring, other rings will appear at other points you can draw lines to. Click one of these other rings to draw a line connecting the two. Repeat the process until you've connected all 3 pairs. In general, my favorite specialty coffee drink, if I don't have one at the house, I just love a standard mocha. Iced, hot, doesn't matter. I just like a mocha. Repeat this process until you've connected all 3 pairs. Remember, however, the lines should not overlap or cross one another. Right, let's do this. Oh, okay. Give me that note again. So red to orange. And I need to write this down. Where the bloody hell is my pen? Red to orange. Yellow to green. White to black. Now, one of my favorite things to do, one of my favorite coffee drinks to make at home from time to time. I guess it wouldn't make it my favorite, just when I'm in the mood, it's really good. I like to do a half and half. So there is when I say that, in my area, we have a company that makes ground like chocolate that you're intended to use in a coffee maker. And I like to do half coffee, half of these ground chocolate. Yeah. And then just brew a cup from that. It's really tasty. Okay, so we have to get from one of these, so we have to get from yellow to green without overlapping. Let's start with the red, because that's the first one I wrote down, was red to orange. Well, that seems pretty... That seems to have been pretty easy. So now we need to go yellow to green. If I go here, I'm just following the path. I could go all the way around, but that would block this area off. Oh, I think I know what I'm gonna do. Huh? There we go. Oh yeah, when I used to work those graveyard shifts, I drank a ton of coffee too, so I don't blame you. At this point, I'm down to 1 a day on average. 2 if I end up going out, because then I usually end up getting a iced coffee or something while I'm out. But yeah, some of about 2. Well, 2 of my size cups of coffee, which are probably about 2 normal size. So probably about 4 if you put it that way. Good job. You did it. Nice work. We should be able to get this thing open now. That was actually pretty easy. No, don't go out yet. We're actually in the room. Wait, what? All right, now we know. When we go back in there, I need to grab that. Also, we didn't fuck around with that box, did we? So I need to mess with both of these when we get back. A model of Zero Jr. It looks like it's actually plastic. Yeah, it's inflatable like a beach ball. Well, it's damn creepy, that's for sure. You got that right. Nothing interactable, huh? Okay. Now, I know we need to mess with this, but I want to look around first. This cable is red. And this one's white. I can see colors too, Gabe. A box on the wall. What sort of box? Well, it's not a treasure chest, that's for sure. Maybe it's full of, like, electrical circuits and stuff. Forget about that box. Look at that door. Did you notice anything? Like what? Another one of those. Welded shut. Looks like it. How are you so nonchalant? That door and the one we came through that led us in here are the only ways out of this room. See? So even if we did decompress this room, we still couldn't go outside. That's right. This is a dead end. Nope. That's what I was trying to tell you. Didn't I say it wasn't going to be easy before we got here? Think about it. There's no way in hell Zero Senior would let us out that easy. Otherwise, what's the point of all this? But, damn it. Sigh. And I was getting all hopeful. This sucks. Hey, Clover, where are you going? I'm going upstairs and taking this stupid thing off. It's not like I need it, right? It's hot and it's uncomfortable. I'm out of here. All right, get the hell out then. I'm not done in here, though. Oh, there she goes. What the hell just happened? What the hell was that noise? I don't know, but I've got a bad feeling about this. I've got a bad feeling about that. Yeah, makes sense. Preparation complete. Now beginning decompression. 3, 2, 1. I mean, we're still in the suit. It's all right. The fuck? Why did that happen? Hell if I know. Why are you asking me? We need to get out of here now. You're in the suit. Come on. I'm gonna say no. I haven't looked around yet. A tablet. Looks like the battery's dead. Cool. Now, if you will excuse me one moment, though, while I write that down. Mm-hmm. 3, 4, 1, 2, 5. Are you insane? That window has to stand up to ridiculous pressure differences. We're not going to be able to break it with a bench. I know. We have to just chill, dude. We got to deal with this over here. This is how we get out, I assume. Hey, dude. You got big. Must be the difference in pressure. You ever taken an unopened bag of chips to the top of a mountain or something? Gets all puffed up like it's going to pop? Same sort of thing. I guess, but this is just... Looks like it might be about to pop. Can I stab it? I'd get a lot of satisfaction out of stabbing the damn thing. Oh, okay. There's a key up here. Have you seen any keyholes around here? Don't think so. Ooh, I got an idea. Stab it. I wonder if... Hey, we can stab it. It popped. Don't worry. I think that was the point. See? There was something inside. Is this a doll? Apparently it was inside the other Zero Jr. There was a Zero Jr. inside a Zero Jr. This thing's pissing me off. Ah, that's all right, X3105. See you next time. Have a good day, man. But we don't really have a choice. If it's here, then it's probably part of one of these puzzles. No, that damn thing's not going to help us get out of this room. Just leave it. We can come back for it later. No, I'm taking it. All that's left is Zero Jr. He gave his life for something. When he exploded, I think he bent this metal plate over here. Want to take a look? Sure. Aha. Some thick cables. Hey, the plate's rattling. Probably knocked it loose. I think maybe we can get it off now. Give me a hand. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Oh, give me all these. There's something in here. There's a yellow one and a purple one. Looks like they're part of some kind of machine. Cool. Cool. Give me some more. No, I didn't mean to do that. Yep, pick everything up. All right. Can I? Okay. I mean, I guess we'll figure this. We'll try this first. Oh. Then what? I need to connect up here? I have more of these, right? I don't have any more of those. Hey, I want these back. All right, maybe up here. There's a red cable coming out of the box. Okay, I don't think that helped me in the slightest. Okay, what happened? What was that? Maybe it's the pressurization system starting up. You should have enough power now. Good, maybe now we can get out of here. I'm sorry, do you have wireless power now? Because I want wireless power, damn it. All right. I imagine we try to depressurize. Oh my God, what's wrong? The needle's all the way to the left. The pressure in here is 0. That means we're in a vacuum. Yeah, about the size of it. Shit. Without these suits, we'd be toast. What the hell are you doing? That's the decompression button. It's not gonna do us any good now. All right, fine, dude. All right, press it. Press the damn pressurization button. On it. Repressurization preparation complete. Repressurizing now. 3, 2, 1. Look, the needle's back to normal. Thank goodness. Looks like we did it. I still don't want to leave. I want to look around. Because I feel like I may have missed something. We pulled those down. Guess not. Clover's on the other side wearing a protective suit. Hey, Clover, can you hear me? You don't need to yell, huh? These helmets must have a radio. We should have realized that earlier. How else would we have been able to talk to each other after we put them on? Oh, yeah. I guess the excitement of the moment and everything. Looks like you guys are locked in there. I tried to open the door, but it wouldn't budge. So what should I do? Can you look around to see if there's anything useful? You mean over here? Yeah. Oh, I can direct Clover. Okay. Hey, Clover, look under that machine. Here? Yeah. You see it? It looks like a binder. Yeah, I see it. Pick it up. Is there anything in it? All right, hold on. This is... Hey, what is it? There's a piece of paper in here. A piece of paper? It's just like the one I found in the manual. Oh no, wait, it's a little different. The picture's smaller, but I guess it's not the same. What's it of? How do I explain this? There are these color circles, and they're connected to other color circles. Ah, you're not making any sense. Just bring it over here and shove it up against the glass. Right. Ha, this is perfect. If we can just connect the dots like this. All right. Let's get up out of here. I need to see what the new one is, though. Write this down real quick. Yellow to red, blue to green. Gotcha. All right. Start with yellow. And I'm trying to get yellow to red. Let's go around the outside. Well, don't I need something to go to? No, I don't have anything that needs to go to orange. Okay. That would be the fastest way. But would it be the right way? I'm gonna try it anyway. I just like to leave paths open just in case. Oh, I messed up over there. Never mind. I knew I'd messed up somewhere. So we need to go from white to purple. Let's go around the outside. Nope, let's not do around the outside. Let's try this. Really round the outside. Yellow to red. Blue to green. Oh, hey. Let me out. Good work. What's going on? Did you guys unlock it? Yep, looks like it. Hold on, I'm opening it now. Hey, Stahor, how's it going? Welcome. Welcome back. I'm glad you're okay. Thanks to you, Clover. We would have been toast without you. Thanks. Aw, that's okay. You don't need to thank me. All right, so we have finished this. I need to go to the top floor now. Now we have an idea about this. We finished the first end. Well, we got 2 endings. A game over ending and apparently Clover's ending. Every character has their own ending, from what we've been told, that Luna told us. And yeah, every character has their own ending, and then you can get the true ending. So yeah, we got Clover's ending. Can we take these off now? Yep, I think so. I mean, we unlocked the door to the decompression chamber, right? Yeah, no point keeping the damn things on now. Off they go. And the Clover's ending was, let's just put it, dark. Very, very dark. Feels much better. Clover, you're drenched in sweat. Right now, not really, Starhor. Yeah. Hey, you're not thinking creepy stuff, are you? Probably. Of course not. Just put them back in the locker. Okay. You better not, like, smell mine or something, Sigma. I'm offended you would even suggest such a thing. Alright, so, the main reason I came back up here, though, is I want to look at this bench. Where'd it go? There. That's what I was looking for. For the key puzzle. Okay. Now let's head back and solve this damn puzzle, shall we? Because I need some keys. All right. So that right there is right. So this one we need a number 5. A number 5 would be the... No, I get it. The hourglass. Number 1 is a star. And number 3 is a diamond. There we go. Good job. Looks like you were right. Hey, look. We can open the thin glass. We could have broken it any time and grabbed the key. Wonder what this key goes to. Oh my god, it's so cute. No, it's not. How the hell is this cute? It's hideous. You really think so? Guys, did you look at the stomach? Creepy. What do you think it means? I have no idea. It could be. It could be Starhor. They just haven't mentioned if it is or not. Small key. The only thing we can open is nothing, really. A tablet. There's nothing on the screen. I don't think the power's on. Is there a switch or something? Not that I can find. Really? How the heck are we supposed to turn it on then? Take a closer look. It does have a switch. It doesn't have a switch, but it does have a USB port. Hey, we do have a place with USB. Maybe if we plug it in, it'll turn on. I think so. All right. Now this is locked, but I don't think I think it said there wasn't a keyhole. It won't open. Had to try. These are the pressure suits. Yes. That's what I was looking for. Also, I never looked up there. All right, I'm gonna go mess with this over here again. Yeah, there's a lot of pressure Nothing with really any keyholes. Anyway, here's the USB. Right, let's just connect these and... show me. Hey, it says something. I'll read it. Inspecting the protective suit. System is still operating in diagnostics mode. Full range of scan is not possible, so small suits must be used for calibration. Please place the child-sized protective suit in a standing position in the designated location. Touch the screen to begin inspection. Is there a child-sized suit somewhere? 'Cause I sure as hell didn't see it. Did I try these? Huh. It won't open. No keyhole either. Yeah, nothing here. I sure hope Quark's alright. Why would you think of that? Those lockers just reminded me of him. What? He's loved hiding in them ever since he was this high. What the hell, dude? Are there keys? Are there keyholes on the lower floor? 'Cause I have keys, but nothing to use them on. The only thing I've used a key on was to blow up the inflatable Zero in the pressure room. Which was satisfying, don't get me wrong. Yeah, see, there's what's left of him. Ah. Huh? Key doesn't fit. Why don't you try the locker next to it? I will. Good, it opened. Ooh, I'll take a book. Huh, is this a journal? Looks like it's blank. Not much. Wait, there's a slip of paper in here. This is... You found a sheet of paper with colorful shapes on it. You can view it in the archive. Good. Looks like you got it open. Is this a protective suit? Maybe, but it's so small and cute. Maybe it's for a kid? It's so small. I know, isn't it cute? All right. Back upstairs. This was probably what the message was talking about, so I should start up that suit and put it in there. I think so. Stool. I guess I need to stand the child-sized suit here, but... Oh, it has to stand up. Huh? I don't have anything else. The doll doesn't look like it'd make it stand like that, but okay. Should I put the dressed up Zero doll here? Well, that's probably important. The pattern on the display is the same as the pattern on the stomach of the stuffed animal wearing the protected suit. Click to scan the pattern so the device can read the colors in the pattern. Once you have that, enter 3 numbers on the right side of the screen and press check. All right, let's give this a shot. No, that's not what I wanted. Huh. Should probably write this down. Again, wish I could have this up on the screen. Okay. It's still weird to me that I can't have this up on the... That I can't have this up when I'm solving puzzles. Again, I know it was the limitations of the system it was on. Just saying. In this case, it was the Vita, I believe. No. Either the Vita or the PSP, I can't remember. It was Sony this time around. Oh, wait. Okay, so... Blue. Yellow, purple. Is it like a digital clock? Is that what it's making me? I think. Yeah, I think this is it. All right. So magenta. Is this green? This is green. Okay, so magenta, green. I should probably write down what all these are, but eh. I actually probably should. Black. Oh, that's purple. I need blue. There's blue. And yellow? Yeah. Yeah, it's probably still just a limited market, I would guess, Stahor. I wish they would. That'd be a fun game to play, though. At least as an option, you know? I mean... Okay, so... So green, black, purple's here, yellow. Okay, yeah. Good job. You deserve a pat on the back. Hey, don't patronize me. I agree, Sigma. Hey, the color's changed. You're right. Oh, well, there we go. Imagine this is the way out. Looks just like the passwords I found in the AB room in the infirmary. Oh, they also implied, by the way, Stahor, when we did our other endings, when we when we teleported back to an earlier part on the timeline to play, so we could try another branch. They got back into the morphogenetic field, I think, because we were getting hints from our other playthrough, even though that shit hadn't actually happened yet. So yeah. This ought to open that safe. You found a safe password. To view it, navigate to the Past tab in the archive. Okay. I feel like this has to mean something. There are colored squares on the side here. I'm gonna write those down too. Check the Zero doll. The Zero doll has been dressed in the small protective suit and is now standing in the chair. Won't let me re-access him. I'm gonna try these though. I'm gonna try inputting these, see if we can find green to purple. Green. Green to purple. I mean, green to purple again. Cyan, green, purple. Well, we know green and purple. So, if this is it, this is by far the easiest gold file. Okay, it's the easiest gold file so far. Like, this one actually kind of made sense. Some of those other ones that we did, what's the phrase they used for some of those other puzzle games? Like back in the LucasArts puzzle games, like the point and click puzzle ones, moon logic. That's how some of the other ones felt. This one seemed at least somewhat logical. Huh? Did I solve it? Looks like it. I mean, the color changed and everything. Oh, shit. I gotta click on the tablet to get the password, huh? Yep. Oh, no harm in remembering it. Guess I don't have to write those down, but I need to at least pick them up. But yeah, I can show you right here too, Stahor, on our flow chart. We made it all the way down both of these endings. The great thing is, it is very, they did a lot of convenience things. Like, once I got to this ending, I was able to teleport right back up here on the flow chart and then go down this route. And then I was able to teleport past all of this to get to this point. You know, I could teleport past all this to get here, then here, and once we're done with this path, I can teleport over here. It's great. Anyway, let's get to this. This is the safe, right? Yep. It's just like the one I saw in the AB room in the infirmary. So we just type a password in here and it should open. Everything else looks the same. Let's try the new one. Give me that file. Or this is the escape. Okay, this is the file. Hooray! It opened. Huh, good job. This refers to the Ambidex game. A is the choice to ally. When using the voting machine in the AB room, each player must choose to either ally or betray before the time limit is up. Yeah, we know that. Yeah, we know the rules to the Ambidex game. Penalty for failure is death. We know that as well. Voting machine. A machine used by the participants of the AB game to register their votes. Yep, we know that. Hazmat suit. The air in this facility is kept at a very high pressure, yeah, to keep the virus out. We know that too. Scotch, a type of whiskey made in Scotland. I'm aware. Its unique aroma comes from the peat used in its manufacture. Scotch is Tenmyouji's favorite drink. He often claims a little scotch should scratch this itch after returning from work, which annoys Quark. A well-known drink made by putting a scoop of vanilla ice cream in some root beer, also known as a black cow. Quark has taken to saying root beer floats my boat, which warms Tenmyouji's heart. That was some weird information. But all right. Now let's see. And there's everything we need. Whew. Looks like that did it. Looks like there's a lot in there. Oh, what is all that stuff? Hold on. I'll take everything out. Just be patient. Let's see. First off, a map. It says floor B. The one we found in the infirmary says floor A. That means floor A must be the top floor. I mean, we took an elevator down to get here. Yep, seemed like it. Keep going. There's more in there. This looks like key cards. Yep. There's two of them, just like with the sun key. You take one, Tenmyouji. Huh? Why? You're a solo. Clover and I only need one. Ah, right. Thanks. Okay, got a couple more things. What's this? Looks like a memory card. feel like I've seen something like that before, but where? I wonder what's on it. Well, unless we find something to stick it into, we won't be finding out anytime soon. Well, we can figure that out later. For now, we'll just take it with us. All we've got left is the key to get the hell up out this room. Is that the key to the exit? What else would it be? We should be able to get that door open now. Excellent. Come on, there's no time to waste. Let's move. However, we are going to have to put that off till next time, seeing as I am all out of time for today. But I feel like it was a productive stream. We got 2 of the however many endings. And yeah, I feel like we shouldn't take us very long to get to Tenmyouji's ending, which is, I feel like that's what we're on, is the Tenmyouji route, because we finished the Clover route. This route could only focus at this point either Tenmyouji or Quark. I'm not sure which one though, to be fair, because those are always linked. But I did want to go down this path because apparently Clover and Tenmyouji know each other somehow. Not sure yet, but we'll figure it out. Either way, thanks for dropping by, and I'll see you guys next time. Hope you all have a good day.